Hey, good morning, good morning. It is Sunday morning, May 31st.
Almost June.
Yeah. Well, yeah, almost June, and it's like 55 degrees this morning, and we're getting ready to head from Roanoke, lead the Hog Chapter here at the Roanoke Valley Hog Chapter, and we are going to run on the interstate to Marion, Virginia.
I'm not happy about that.
And then we're running the infamous Route 16 back of the Dragon, and we're going to run over to Burkes Garden. Should be a blast. You looking forward to it?
Yeah, I'm actually looking forward to this. So I rode the tail, right?
You rode the tail.
I rode the tail of the Dragon, and that was a little different. So apparently this is supposed to be a little bit better. I'll let you know. Notice we're both in sweatshirts. It's the end of May, going to be the 1st of June, and it's still sweatshirt in Virginia. So get ready for a little chilly ride this morning, and maybe the sun will come out and warm us up, and we'll be in t-shirts by the end of the day.
I hope it's warm. See you in a minute. Hey. Can't take you nowhere. Hey, boys.
Mallow cups. What up? Mallow cups what?
Mallow cup or chocolate.
I can eat a couple of those a day.
was fun. What did we just do?
We rode the back of the dragon. Yeah, it's a dragon. I don't know. This one breathes a little fire in me because we did some switchbacks, and I'm okay with that. But when you have a switchback and you got to go uphill,
and banked.
Yeah. So I really feel we're gonna have to work on some body language signals so he knows that it's bothering me to slow down.
She's done that. She squeezes her knees.
Yeah, the tapping doesn't work. He just thinks I'm telling him he's doing a great job, and that's a slow down for me. So, I will tell you, this is a cool little place. Like, they have coffee in there.
Coffee, pizza, hot dogs, beer, hamburgers. They got a little bit of everything.
Mikey's hungry, but we're gonna get our bikes blessed.
Yeah, we're going to the Burkes Garden.
Deal.
We're going over to Burkes Garden.
We'll take all the blessings. But here in just a minute, we're gonna roll the bike over in front of this dragon and take a snapshot.
All right, let's
so that was fun. Well, that was my first back of the dragon trip. Some of those little switchbacks. I just squeezed my knees around Mike so he knows to slow his butt down. How'd you feel about that?
That's awesome. I love that road. It's been about 5 years or so, back during COVID, the last time I rode it. And I forgot how fun that road was. I really did.
Did you feel me squeeze my knees?
I did. You were squeezing knees on the tight switchbacks.
I was.
But like I've said before in other videos, the Tail of the Dragon is a waste of time when you've got 3 great roads like we have around here.
Well, this is the back of the dragon. Slap it up there, dear.
I'm trying to get out. I am trying to get out of it, but I got this thing I'm doing.
And he's already got a sticker, or no, a patch. No, a patch. Stop. He already has a patch, so we don't need that today.
No.
But
That's why I'm not running. I'm just funding.
Most people just go through the drive-through and Mom's not good at following directions.
I am not.
No, I was gonna say she not at all. She runs right to the front of the line.
Well, they kept doing this.
We were waving the cars on.
Yeah. Hello.
I was trying not to leave until I knew where they were. If you was going to go around, you'd be behind. No, it's coming 6 feet to Tazwell.
I was confused. I seen Bourbon go, and I was like, oh, we're supposed to go that way.
can you see?
No.
What the heck anyway?
We made it. We're exhausted. It's currently 6:30. We just got back from riding the back of the dragon out to Burkes Garden. I'm going to make this into a 2-part video. It's just too much to put into one because we picked up another road coming back home after Burkes, which was pretty awesome too. So
What was that?
this will be part 1 for the back of the dragon, and then check out part 2 later this week, and we will have Burkes Garden and Route 42 that runs from Pearisburg area over towards Newcastle, and then over 311 back into Salem. So
310. Numbers 310 today.
310 miles today. Great ride. A ton of twisties. I mean, I would take the back of the dragon, as I've said before in other videos, all day long over the tail of the dragon. You guys can have that stuff down there, and you can run your 5-10 miles an hour with all the little race cars riding around. But at the end of the day, the back of the dragon, we hit it about 10 o'clock, 10:15 this morning. By the time we got down that way, there was nobody in front of us the entire 32-some miles. I think it's 32 miles if I remember. But there was nobody in front of us.
I was on the back of the bike.
Yes,
on the back of the dragon.
That there was nobody in front of us for the entire trip. We took 21 bikes with us.
And a slingshot.
And a slingshot. And we let them through here. We had the whole road to ourselves. Yes, we passed a few bikes on the way back. Had a few cars, not much. I mean, it was literally our road to run, and it was awesome. We got over to the back of the Dragon store, as you already seen earlier in this video, and did our little standard, everybody did their souvenir shopping. We got some cool pics of everybody. And so you'll see them at the end of this video too. And then we took off over to Burkes Garden. They had a blessing of the bikes, and Burkes Garden ride was about an 8-mile road, and in and of itself was like a mini
Just
dragon.
to get there.
Yeah,
It was
like
ridiculous.
This is a little mini dragon, and then somebody there told us take a little detour. I'm not going to tell you what that detour is before we left the Burkes, so you'll have to come and tune in to part 2 of this video series and check out the Burkes Garden because it's pretty cool. If you're not familiar with Burkes Garden, just do a quick Google search. It's a crater between the mountains, and it's a very unique little place.
The sun is awful bright. Are we
So,
done now?
how was your ride?
My ride was, it was good. My legs got to work out. I did that whole little squeeze thing. Squeeze the hips when you're too fast, too tight. Relax. Like, I got a great leg workout today.
She also pats me on the sides but she's on a cardo, and instead of telling me she needs something or she wants me to do this or not do that, she just hits me.
Well, that's because we're on the corridor with like 5 people. I don't need everybody to realize that, oh, Tina's a chicken. No.
You're not a chicken. You have rode.
I don't need all that.
She has rode places in the last 3 years that most people have never dreamed of riding so far.
I didn't dream it either.
The killer thing is, 6 years ago, if I can find the video, I'll add it one day as a short. She screamed leaving her mom's house for the first time ever getting on the back of the bike. I mean,
did.
cried like a screaming baby that was throwing a temper tantrum. She didn't want to be on that
I threw
bike.
a big one.
And now she averages 15,000 miles on the back seat by herself. When she,
I still throw them. He just kind of ignores them.
Yeah. So it was a great day.
It's okay.
I had a great time. And next weekend, we're going to have another big ride for the Hog Chapter. And I've given the Hog Chapter a chance to choose what they want. I've asked them, I gave them 3 choices. We go to Freeborns in North Carolina. We go up to the New River Gorge and to the Mystery Hole in West Virginia, or we go over to Pipestem Resort and or Pipestem State Park and another state park up there where they got some swings in the mountains that you can sit on.
Blocking the sun in my face.
But at the end of the day, nobody's voted. So it's going to turn into a road captain choice ride. You're going to meet me, most likely, and I'm going to tell you when you get there. So where we're going. But anyway, I had a great time. She's had a great time. We're exhausted. We got to go feed a dog. And it's starting to finally get hot. So hope you enjoy this video. And stay tuned for part 2 later in the week as well. We'll see you later.
All right, toodles.